Introducing the starters for your Utah Jazz. At point, at 6'3", number 11, Chris Dunn. At power forward, at 6'9", number 20, John Collins. At the center position, at 7, number 24, Walker Kessler. At the other guard position, at 6'3", number 2, Colin Sexton. The other forward, at 7, wearing number 23, Lauri Markkanen. The head coach of your home team. That is your Utah Jazz.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. And for Utah, Lauri Markkanen and Collins at forward. Chris Dunn is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Kessler in at the center position. So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
An area where Dunn continues to work, improving his range, so the defense has to respect him out there.
They kick it out to Green. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
And the Rockets' hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his long season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Now here's Van Vliet, following the miss by Chris Dunn. Şengün with the bucket.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Sexton attacking. Pass to Kessler. Uses both hands to slap it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Houston. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
Done outside. There's the 3. The Rockets pull it in.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Van Vliet makes it off the glass.
Man, Van Vliet plays with heart. A gritty dude.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 7 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Brooks into the lane. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Crafty scorer off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Good work there as it goes. 9 points in the game so far.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Smith inside, working on Collins. Smith, no good. And Collins has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2.
This is what they like about marketing. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Here's Green. 5 points in the game. You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Here's Dunn following the score by Houston. Smith with it. He's picked up by Collins. And it's Smith missing.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Here's Kessler. And it's good. 2 points. Kessler's got his second bucket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And the wide open shot from Green. And another 3 for Houston.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Summer 2022. Utah hits the reset button, Steve, trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, they got a boatload of picks in return. And I love the young guys they got as well. Markkanen and Kessler, those guys are keepers.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Houston with a big group substitution here. Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Tate, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. It's Thompson in for Fred VanVleet.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's O.
To the inside. George passes to Hendricks. Fontecchio, guarded by Green. And that one's good. Fontecchio.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
George against Thompson. Shoots from the line. The rebound by the Jazz. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Utah moving it around. Here's Abaji, guarded by Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Green inside the 3-point line. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Utah leading. Pass to Sensabaugh. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Here's Hendricks. That shot off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Here's George. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. Wow!
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. He's out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. And it's Kessler in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Passes it to Horton-Tucker. Here's Clarkson. Buries it down low. Clarkson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
A guy with power and finesse. Clarkson feathering one through.
And for a guard, Taylor Horton-Tucker has elite strength and length.
GA, he weighs around 230, has a 7'1" wingspan, and he's athletic. And it really shows up on the defensive end, guarding multiple positions.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amin and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amin said making the NBA has been our whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. Never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks.
Tough points from Clarkson. He can make the hard buckets.
Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him, and the shot goes in.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Clarkson for 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
The corner 3 is just so sweet. Jordan Clarkson filling it from downtown.
And Brooks, here we go. Van Vliet on the wing. The pass to Smith. He kicks to Holiday. Shoots over Horton-Tucker. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here's Abaji. Count that one. And now it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And the Jazz call time here. You know, Steve, the last couple of years, league-wide, scoring is way up for teams, but also for individual players. What's your read on that?
Well, I think from the scoring situation, defense is totally different than when we played. It's more free-flowing. Also, the three-point shot, they're taking way more three-point shots, more long rebounds, and they have fast break, more fast break and transition points. But it all comes down to shooting the 3. More threes mean more points.
Houston making a switch here. Green's checked in, and that one is good.
A solid ball handler. THT can create offense. Nice drive.
Tipped away. Sexton with it. Now Green defending. Here's Horton-Tucker, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Jazz have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Now, here's Collins. After Jalen Green's miss, back to Collins, and stolen by Şengün. From deep, Green, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Green's got 11.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Outside, Sexton. Done against Green. Dunn misses.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
At the elbow, Smith. They kick it out to Green. Green missing again. Jazz leading by 10. Sexton on the wing. A 3-ball. No good on that one.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jeff Green is checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Jayshawn Tate in for Fred VanVleet. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside for George. And he uses the glass on the lane. He's got 6.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Pass to Eason. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. Clarkson for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This is what Clarkson does best. Once he gets rolling, he's really difficult to slow down.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Clarkson. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Woo, flashy. This is what makes Jordan Clarkson fun to watch.
Here's Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brooks has got 10 points in the game. Utah leading by 14. George finds Clarkson. Eason grabs the board.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
It's good.
This is what you like about Dillon. He can be a role player for you, and you can also lean on him to carry the load.
Brooks against Clarkson. Pass to Markkanen. And here's Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. And that one is off. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
A bigger guard, Clarkson can match up with multiple positions, and he's improved his consistency at that end.
Jordan Clarkson getting it done for the Utah Jazz. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Jordan Clarkson was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and 1 steal. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Shaq, how'd you think the Jazz were playing?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might give the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
And Kenny, what do you have to say about the Rockets?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything, I mean. Shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the center.
And something a lot of people notice about Fred Van Vliet are his instincts with the ball.
GA, he's got a sixth sense for how to run the offense, seeing when and where to move the ball in order to create quality looks for his guys.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
Yeah, a quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Following the miss by Dillon Brooks. Hendricks, no good with the triple. Rockets trail by 12. Here's Van Vliet. Horton Tucker with the rebound.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Clarkson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. It's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Houston ball.
Back to Smith. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. Smith's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets.
And a guy who hit 44% from 3 in college, Smith is an elite outside shooter.
And the Jazz call time here. For the Jazz. This done comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Sexton in for Talen Horton Tucker. Utah leading by 9. Here's Clarkson. Brooks grabs the board.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Şengün with the bucket.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Unafraid to mix it up inside. Clarkson finds angles that counter what the defense is trying to take away.
Van Vliet against Clarkson. And shot on the way. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Dillon Brooks.
Aaron Holiday.
Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Van Vliet wide open. They get it back. That's tipped. Van Vliet against Dunn. Passes it to Hendricks. Clarkson for 3. Here's Kessler. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Clarkson against Holiday. The pass to Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clarkson for three. Good on the three-point shot. Clarkson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
If you don't watch out, Clarkson will fill it up. He could be a prolific scorer from long range.
Here's Smith. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. Clarkson outside, takes a three. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
And the Jazz call time here. Substitution here. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Tate, he's checked in for Green. It's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. Now, here's Dunn. He's got 9. And they'll get another chance. Clarkson with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Taken away by Holiday. Pass to Thompson. Over Dunn. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. .111 left in the third. Shot from 12. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. At one point, they led by 16.
For a lead guard, Dunn's the perfect storm inside. Long, strong, and athletic.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Thompson. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Jazz leading by 12. Clarkson surveying the floor. And the layup's good off the glass. Clarkson's got 25 points.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Here's Thompson. A putback. Utah with the rebound. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Beasting on defense. First, he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Green with the block. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Rocket substitution. Jabari Smith, Fred Van Vliet.
Sexton for three. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Jordan Clarkson getting it done for Utah. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Utah leading by 16. Wilsie Markkanen and Collins at forward. Sexton is out there with George, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Markkanen pulls it in.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 18. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Collins grabs the miss. Utah shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. And Sexton slams it in.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Rockets shooting reasonably well, 45%. Sexton against Green. Over Sexton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. So it's the Jazz now. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Jazz leading by 22. Tate with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
That one drops for him. Tate's only got his first 2 points.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
He saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Now here's Van Vliet. Puts the move on. Smith gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. 9 points so far for Jabari Smith. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to George. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Green against Sexton. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by George.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by Collins.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
And stolen by Sexton. Collins, good. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now George, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Now here's George, out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 5th assist in this one. Green deciding where to go with it. In the corner, Smith with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Smith's got 12 points here in the second half. To the paint, here's George. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just another thing Olynyk brings to the table. He's a capable passer.
Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Green, the pass to Şengün. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Aaron Holiday comes in for Jalen Green. Smith. Second chance shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jordan Clarkson.
He really played at his preferred pace. He never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. That free throw good from Markkanen. We haven't seen a lot of players come from Finland, and that's where Lauri Markkanen is from.
Not at all. Only the second NBA player from Finland. It's got to be a special feeling to represent your home country like that.
They get the rebound, and the wide open shot from Green. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And Collins has got the ball here for the Jazz. Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Holiday. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And here are the Rockets. To the middle, here's Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Collins.
Second team foul.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.